BC.
Right here.
Okay, right here, the stairs that you see in front of you. And then you get up to the arch and to the gate, and you can see it right here. And now look at the real arch, okay, from the mud bricks that you can see right in front of you. And you can see that arched way, right? You see that it's arched. And you can see that it was filled inside. Somebody filled it up. The reason I know that it's the 18th century BC is because the filling inside has pottery only coming up to the 18th century. So I know that some, and again it's BC. Yeah, guys, do not say 18th century AD, okay? It's all BC. And of course, what you can see is that Avraham Biran tried to go into the gate, so you can see two different colors of the filling of the gate itself. Can you see the lighter parts on the outer rim and then the darker parts in the middle? What Avraham Biran was trying to do is to cut into the gate, and he succeeded, and he could go all the way through. Now you've seen a gate like this in Ashkelon, you remember?
Yes.
The problem in Ashkelon that the arch was cut down. It's not a full arch. So here in Tel Dan I have the complete arch. Okay, from 4,000 years ago, and that's amazing. Okay, that's amazing. The question is, how did it survive here and not in Ashkelon and not in other places? That's the question. The question, how has this survived? And I'm going to give you a clue, and we'll talk about it when we sit in the shade. So look to the right, and you see that there's stairs hanging onto the tower onto the right. Can you see those big stones? Yeah, it looks like steps, but it's not. It's some kind of a building that's holding the northern tower. Okay, it's really reinforcing the northern tower. And I would say, I'll just say it very quickly so it will be here, not somewhere else, is that they think that this gate was built on some kind of, of a creek or something unstable in this area, and it started to collapse. And at the beginning what they did was to add something to reinforce the tower, but then they saw that they can't. So what did they do? They blocked the gate. They put ramps on both sides of the gates, the same way as they would do to the wall itself, and they covered this gate completely. The reason Avraham Biran found it is that already in the 18th century BC, somebody covered it, okay, in ramparts. And the only reason that it's left for us is because then it was already broken and it wasn't in use. So they closed it, they shut it, and put it underneath the earth, and that's the reason why we can see it today. Now when you do uncover this, you have to have that to protect it. That costs almost 3 million shekels. Just to build that, and just to protect it. Now you can see that from every lookout over there. You can see this big arch, and the arch should remind you of the arch underneath. Okay, the ancient arch underneath, from the sun, from the rain, from everything else. Guys, it's hot here. I'm moving on. Let's go.